Welcome all. This is Srimayi Majumdar from Swami Vivekananda Institute of Modern Science. We have been discussing certain aspects of business communication in quite a few clips that we have already done. Today we shall continue with our discussion with SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is a very common and a very strong tool in the corporate world. Particularly, this is used when the company is recruiting people for different activities in different designations. SWOT analysis is a requirement which helps the company to use the best resource in the best place. Let us now find out what does SWOT stand for. The word SWOT stands for 4 key areas which are analyzed before employing any employee. These words are analyzed for best results. SWOT is a combination which stands for strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. The first 2 areas are the personal areas of a candidate. We are talking about his personal strength or characteristic weakness and how this personal strength can lead to opportunities for the corporate area or the company, and how his personal weakness can be a sort of a threat in his performance, and which again will affect the company. We will now try to understand what is the purpose of this analysis. When a candidate is analyzed through his strength, the company gets the best choice, which will be productive for its work. The company utilizes the correct resource. Supposing a person who has good communication skill obviously will bring good results in the marketing or sales area. When after the SWOT analysis, if the company knows where are the weak points of this particular candidate, this candidate will not be used in problem areas, and since his weaknesses will be controlled in a productive way, problems may turn into progress from the corporate view. Let us now figure out what is a SWOT grid. There are 4 areas in this grid. The first 2, as we have said, it's a personal area. We have this, in this grid, we have the first 2 areas which are personal areas of the candidate. Maybe the company is looking for a chartered accountant and his academics is excellent. His academic result is good, and obviously he has a sound knowledge. This sound knowledge of the candidate will turn into opportunity for the company, which will utilize his good academic knowledge in productive results. But when we discuss this particular candidate's weakness, we found that he had confessed that he is a little lazy. Maybe he cannot handle very many projects all at once. Maybe he is a little slow. Therefore, the company will be aware of his unused potential. Maybe they will have to check whether he can handle a parallel project, whether they can train him into handling difficult situations parallelly in different setups. So, this is where the result of a SWOT analysis is going to be very productive for the company. Before we come to the conclusion, we must again look back into the requirement of this particular activity called SWOT. Unless and until, before employing any employee, unless and until the company knows what are the strength points or the weak points of the candidate, they cannot place him in the right place for the right purpose, for the right job. So when these personal qualities, qualifications or disqualifications are identified, the company then uses his candidates to utilize the person for a more successful result, which becomes the opportunity of the company, or they restrict the activity or the movement of this particular employee where his weaknesses may become threats for the company. With this short note, we shall thank everyone and we shall promise that we will continue to discuss certain corporate ideas and understand the huge stretch of business communication through different movements. Thank you.